Liquid need the points as well. None of these teams is guaranteed into TI yet, so especially not Secret. They're very unguaranteed.
So we get to see the old Necrophos played by Mickey, and as the panel talked about, a pretty god-tier Necro game overall. This game is going to be against the core Beastmaster from Zai, and it's kind of a late... we're going to see first blood. Matu ends up taking out Zayat.
I feel like Nisha has to buy this, but it still feels bad, because you're going to get less value than you want, but if you don't have it, you could die.
And Matu getting pressured in the bot lane. There's the battery stalled into the cogs. Oh, actually pops out of them because of the sprout. Either way, leads to a kill onto Matu, so Seeker's going to be happy with that. But it looks like Ice will be the trade as a rotation comes through from Insania. I mean, it does help when he's consistently right-clicking. Is Matu getting pressured again deep within the Tier 1 tower? There's the Sprout, but he's inside the Nether Toxin, so down he goes. You can see Mickey making his transition over as Ice just continue to right-click, but there's the first Reaper Scythe of the game. The kill actually goes to Insania, so no stacks for Mickey. And Zayat... All right, that was a nice... what do they actually call that? He's going to drop... I'm gonna look up that.
You want Beastmaster to find a tower. You want Necrophos to get involved with those travels, and Secret have to really be on the ball here because things can get out of hand very quickly if they're not.
Yep, Insania is found out in the Secret Triangle and will be taken out swiftly.
Just because the power of your hero is enough for now. Anyway, you don't need items to fulfill your role right now, so you get that as the build-up piece and to just connect and be more efficient. And then when things start getting harder, well, the travels will have paid for themselves later on, and you will get those tanky items you need.
Yeah, we're going to see the roar bottom by Zai. Looks like it's going to lead to a very easy kill onto Ice. Zayat's completely surrounded right now, and will drop as a result. Ice did end up getting boxy, though, in the meantime.
Okay, I thought that was going to be greedy from Crystallis to go for that tower there, but they did not have enough to kill him before the relocate came out, obviously. You can be super...
What is Secret's plan of attack, then, in this case? Are they waiting for something specific? Is they going to hold that thought? Viper Strike in the mid lane. And that's going to lead to a very easy kill onto Mickey. A huge kill for Secret. Good rotation from them.
That is a very big kill.
More zoning capability than anything. As you can see, Zayat's kind of sacrificing his life.
They Reaper him.
Gets the Reaper, though, from Mickey, so more regen for him.
Going Deso Mask of Madness.
Oh, nice. Yeah. It's good for taking Roche, that's for sure.
Very fast single target damage, nothing else.
They have an idea that this is happening. The hookshot not into the pit, though. So I believe Liquid should be able to get Roche if they really want, but they're going to actually start fighting right off the bat. Boxy dies inside his own Wukong's command, so just like that is 5v4. And into the pit we potentially go. Nisha gets roared, might be brought down in the midst of things, gets off the Reaper Scythe just in time. Double kill for Ice. While all this is happening, though, Zai picks up the Aegis. Crystallis getting extremely low. That Spirit Vessel applied to him, trying to run away, and Zai just getting perpetually slowed. Finally drops, but that is just the Aegis. But you can see Secret, they have the numbers right now. Zai still with those stacks of the Wild Axes. Nice Nether Toxin breaking a bit here. Monkey King drops in. Crystallis is super fine thanks to Puppey, and you can see Boxy completely controlled, and Secret, despite not getting the Aegis, win this fight pretty handily.
Maybe stunned into slow jump and then jumping out immediately, but maybe got cancelled on that attempt. Yeah, Secret.
Yeah, Puppey gonna get sprouted, but look at the damage applied to Matu. My goodness. Ghost Scepter comes out. Crystallis looks like he's gonna find that kill nonetheless, and here comes a hook shot from the side. Crystallis is doing so much damage. Still his back to Mickey. 7 stacks of goo on top of him. Double kill for Crystallis, and Secret are just getting every kill they want.
Because Nature's Prophet and Necro already have it.
Yeah. Oh, hook shot. Zayat gets it. Insania's in a lot of trouble. Gets bursted from 100 to 0.
Block is better at it than he used to be, again, because Battery Assault also deals double damage to Roche, but effectively it's only really...
Relocate's coming. Zayat getting Mickey, forcing out that BKB, and the instant Reaper Scythe on the Puppey, but Matu taken out by Crystallis. And now the right clicks have come for Mickey. With that BKB activate, cannot Ghost Route. Down he goes. Double kill for Ice. Ends up being a 3 for 2, but that's 2 cores. Yep, that's always the case, right? You need a Force Staff or a Battle Fury, Quelling Blade,
or Phase Boots
to get out. Although there is the talent, right? What did he actually take this time around? He hasn't even gotten 20 yet. As Roche is being attempted right now, and they have vision, does Liquid. Boxy jumps in, snatches the Aegis. That's a big play, trying to get off the Wukong's command. In fact, he took the shard as well. That is huge. Chrysalis already with the BKB used. Are they actually just going to try to focus onto Boxy? Gets out the Wukong's command. A 3-man boundless strike. He's taken out shortly after. We can see Chrysalis getting extremely low, but the big relocate out. Ice is definitely dead here. 2 for 1. They'll likely get the IO, although they might have to reposition.
Did Mickhead just save Chrysalis completely there?
Well, Matu able to get out this time, as Nisha trying to catch up to the rest of Liquid. They do see Zai in the instant Yules. Nicely done from Nisha. That'll lead to another kill. So,
all right, we need a replay on that.
Yeah, that was a really interesting exchange at Roche. I mean, he would have sold it though, if he could. And that's an interesting, hook shot. Yeah, they sure did, but nice force staff. Zai inside the cogs, gets force staff though. Looks like he might be fine, but Chrysalis pops the BKB, instant roar, but they can't Reaper Scythe, and there's a connection from Puppey. There's a Wukong's command on top of all this. Mickey with the BKB, he's just getting chased down and beat down by Chrysalis. Finally, the Ghost Route comes out, but Chrysalis, in all likelihood, will find this kill eventually. Does so successfully, and now Boxy looks to be dead. Zai on top, but that's 4 dead with no casualties from Secret.
Almost killed him 100 to full during the BKB. He ends up getting Ghost Route off with like 5% health and heals a little bit, but not nearly enough to sustain himself in the fight following. And Secret, they're getting at least 2 lanes here. They might just go for GG.
Yep,
there's no buybacks being used.
Interest is he now has the shard on Viper, so the push is going to be even faster. Matu does buy back, and Secret, they should realize now that nobody else has buyback, so they can just focus on the Ancient. Shiva's popped by Nisha, just creating a little bit of space, and this is going to be a 1-0 start for Secret. And a very, very interesting game.
I think in this game, Matu is probably going to go the Maelstrom route. I think it's very good against TA. You get that extra damage instance. You can consider a Manta as well to break Refraction.
That feels bad on Troll.
It's not great. So I don't think that's going to be a thing. Nice harassment.
Zayat is dead, and Matu will get the first blood. So he'll be on his way to that Desolator Mask of Madness ASAP. What if they just change strength attribute to be called Girth? You think? I actually like that quite a bit. It's Insania. All right, he's going to get Dragon Tail, and with those Fire Spirits will tick down as Zayat ends up getting the benefit of the doubt there. But he's going to get chased now by Matu. He's out of mana, but turns into range for him. But Zayat's able to pop that stick.
I reckon he's probably going to get the left talent as well here on DK3, so we'll get that extra 30% damage reduction. That is another benefit to this hero that we...
Oh, Avatos, that's enough. Nisha played that pretty greedy, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. But what really is, though?
But I feel like even though position for Snapfire, I'm not sure if he's going to find the farm in this game, but Aghanim Scepter is extremely good. As we're going to hold that thought as Ice, pops that Dragon form. You can see Boxy has made his rotation, gets off the cookie. He's going to set up the nice stun into the Magic Missile as well. First Solar Guardian of the game, but Ice able to sidestep it just a bit, but they still find the stun nonetheless. A 2 for 1. His rotation from Nisha taking out Insania. No worse for wear. Meanwhile, Ignite, Puppey. Boxy is gonna get stunned. Looking to try to deny himself to Roche, but no. I say that, he's just gonna cookie across the cliff.
He's in trouble.
Zayat still continuing. Get those Fire Spirits off. They now have dissipated. Matu's in the area, has the Whirling Axes available. Puppey gets off the Fire Blast, Ignite is off. Finally, Boxy goes down. We'll see if they can clean up anybody else. Matu, looks like he'll be just fine.
But now you can just do it and then get swapped. And then you're very safe. Instead of the Venge swapping you out of coil, which might take you less far away than if you were to just run it out yourself first.
Zai getting gone on it by Puppey, but Matu has come to play, but little do they know, a bunch of TPs have come in for Secret now. Zai trying to TP out will be successful.
I think they're both just going to
Matu,
get here.
Yeah, he looks fine as well. I thought for sure Secret was going to get at least one there.
Yep.
This is a pretty good Solar Guardian game too, I feel like. Like even if you can't swap somebody out of coil, just being able to heal through the coil and just fight seems pretty good. Against Egg as well to some degree.
Whatever role I play on Dawn, I love playing with setup stuns in my team, right? So I feel like it's a spell that is... Oh, there we go. There is another case of that. They just burst Nisha with the Avatos Dagger reveal plus the Dawn ult. So... The Donald is inherently, as a spell in isolation, is not particularly good, in my opinion. It's not that great of a spell, except the transportation aspect of it. But
Oh my.
okay.
All right, was that worth the invis? It could be.
So you don't only have to rely on using it as like a turnaround ability in like clutch situations on your teammates, but you can just use your hero very offensively, which feels way nice.
Zai gets coil, will break it right off the bat, and there is the swap. And it looks like the consolation kill for Secret will possibly be insane. He's going to get cookied to safety potentially. It's off the Wave of Terror. And yeah, they will eventually find him, but that is not the target they wanted. And we'll see if Secret are able to take out the tier 1 since they already have the Dragon form popped. As there is an avalanche and the toss all the way back into the fray. Zayats gets blown up. But now Ignite will multicast onto 2 as Ice able to get out the Dragon form, or the Dragon Tail I should say, as the Mortimer Kiss is coming from afar. It looks like Puppey just trying to have a 1v1 battle with the Dawnbreaker. Starbreaker does not hit though, as Zai able to horsey to safety and will TP out. But Mickey's the one in trouble now. Looks like he's going to be the consolation kill, and that's a big consolation for Secret.
The things that TA is very good at is zone control. That's why this hero, I think, a big part of why it has a high win rate when it's ahead is that it starts covering different slopes of the map.
Ice is getting belched on by Boxy. Gets off his stun and the ult. Sunray to try to heal him up, but he's going to get stunned out of the TP. And down goes Ice, and his ult is going to be down when he's up, as Puppey will be the second kill in favor of Liquid.
Easy pick. He can burn through that refraction, just beat you in a fist fight, so gotta be, know your limits.
Yep, and Stania, he's going to tank the gank, which I think Liquid's going to be more than happy with.
That's great. I know you loved it.
I did like it, actually. Yeah. I'm sure your dog, Onion, would have appreciated that as well. We have the Solar Guardian coming in with a swap instantly. Instania saving yet another teammate. The egg is under peril, and they're going to drop it. As Mickey taking a lot of right clicks, though. A nice coil onto 2, but can they finish off the Tiny? It doesn't look like they can yet. Instead, they're going to turn this around onto Crystallis. Finally, Mickey does die, but it's a 2-for-2 to start. There's a big scatter blast comes in as Nisha with the illusory orb. They've lost 3 members for Secret, but same for Liquid.
They identify that this is the kill they need to get. Oh, back to life. Phoenix down.
Yep, that is a good start for Liquid. Coil onto 3. But not sure if we followed up with anything, but Nisha continued to right-click with that Witchblade. Starbreaker onto the other side. Zai, he pops that BKB, and Ice has put himself in a terrible spot. Avatos blows him up, and now Nisha, without coil, might just have to get the hell out of here. Getting chased by Zai now, as Mickey, extremely low, actually drops the Puppey's Ignite. And Nisha continuing the pressure onto Zai. The Waning Rift is there. He cannot go to the hammer. Not that it would have saved his life anyway.
Look at that damage recap. I was like, I feel like Puck is doing a lot of damage. I don't know. And then I check it out, and he did like 2/3 of his team's damage in that team fight.
That's Witchblade.
Like, Nisha is genuinely just all the time he's finding 2 or 3 man orbs, silences, and using the Witchblade non-stop off cooldown. Really putting Secret on his back right now, doing a lot of work, just getting an amazing value. And it's not like it's I mean, it is a pretty damn good Puck game, right? But it's not completely free.
They will be defending this tier 2 with that fort and a TP from Insania. Mortimer's Kisses, they want to try to slow up this retreat from Secret, and Puppey.
Oh, he's toast.
Yeah, resigned to his death, but Secret still have the Aegis.
This is a big moment for Secret if they find a fight.
And they might just find it. Puppey leading the charge, and Insania again will tank the gank. So Liquid again happy with that. If they can get out with everybody. Boxy TPing out will be fine. As you can see, Troll now with the Basher and Satanic.
Matsu is enormous. They need to get him under control, which is difficult because he has that BKB.
The Avalanche is going to catch Puppey, but you can see the heals coming through. The big Dragon Tail as well, but there is the cookie. Looks like Puppey's the first to fall. He will buy back into the game. Crystallis focusing on Zai. Gets off his ult and will live as a result. Nope, he dies to the right click of TA, but basically global range. And there's the swap. Trying to save out Troll Warlord. Still has his battle chance to work with, but double kill for Crystallis. And Liquid are just dropping like flies. I mean, the only one to die for Secret was Puppey, who bought back.
harder and harder and harder for Liquid. Now the Halberd on Dragon Knight. I don't think that one is a little thing. I think that's pretty major. Loving that choice from Ice. I think a lot of Dragon Knights in this situation just stick to, you know, the standard build, if you will. But this is
there's the coil. It's immediately going to be broken, but there's the cookie to try to buy some space. Solar Guardian as well. Is it enough? No. Matu is dead, but there comes the ult from Boxy doing a lot of damage. Ice is going to be the one to fall along with Puppey. But it looks like it's going to be at the cost of Mickey on that mid-tiny. So 2 cores dead for Liquid. And it looks like some supports will come to the grave as well. The swap just for fun. Well, I guess the damage mitigation that comes with it. Just to delay the inevitable, though. 2 for 3. And again, much higher value targets dying on the side of Liquid.
Now they will even see the heroes, and that's a go time for Secret.
Yep, into the pit they go. Crystallis just looking for the solo double damage. It's going to be taken by Crystallis, who pops the BKB as well. And there's the coil onto 2. The swap is there, though, to save the Tiny. Here comes the Solar Guardian as well. And Crystallis is in a lot of trouble. He is dead right off the bat. Will buy back, though, immediately. Zayat's on the cliff. See the Fireball doing a considerable amount of damage, but Ice is going to die inside his Dragon form. And Crystallis has TP to the outpost. Now positions himself, but there's Matu with the ult. There's the meld, though, keeping him safe. They don't have vision. Avalanche, they know, is in the area. And there's the Dragon Tail. Nice turnaround from Ice to take out that pesky Troll Warlord. Mickey is next on the list. This did cost quite a few buybacks from Secret. A couple, I believe. But it's still going to be a 1 fight for them and a second Roche in their favor.
And taking that DD in front of Troll's nose and then immediately having to BKB and then getting punished for it immediately after. They piled on and they killed him off.
Picked up that shard from Roche as well, so his traps will silence. And Boxy wants to get this fight started. Looks like a Zai gonna get caught out by Nisha, but the Scatter Blast into the cookie. No follow-up though.
That's gonna get him killed.
Yep, he's gonna actually expend coil to take out Boxy, who does not have buyback.
Pretty short cooldown though. You know, you got that Octarine.
True.
Even the Fire Shield has shown to be very effective here from Puppey as well in negating damage. You have it pre going into the fight, and then you recast it during the fight. Just a lot of damage mitigation overall.
Dragon Tail, Fireball to follow. Matu does get saved. Is that going to be enough, though? Very little HP. He is limping back to base. Has to pop his BKB just to not get hit by the trap. And now they can try to go for a second pair of barracks. Nisha jumping in with that newly picked up overwhelming blink. Matu, and they know he doesn't have BKB. They might have to concede this second set of racks. And they will clean up top lane. No, maybe not. They haven't really played that bad, though. Like, none of the games have been complete mega stomps that they've lost, but they have been losing consistently. Puppey, have a toss, and he is still quite healthy. There's the turn on. Ice jumps in, gets the Dragon Tail. You can see the BKB now by Mickey to try and reset, but this is more of a defensive measure. As Matu's forced the BKB, he has his Battle Trance available. The Solar Guardian basically on nothing. So you can see Liquid just scrambling, and they are just getting picked apart. Matu does get off his ult, but it's really to no avail. Typical Troll Warlord ult, if I've ever seen one.
Wait, how long does that spell last? 6.5 seconds. He literally didn't hit. He just stood there. He was stunned, disarmed, and then stunned again, and then he died.
That is Troll Warlord's life
a single time.
in a nutshell, as Ice continuing to pack on the heat here on the Tier 4 towers. Matu does have buyback, so they could go for a 3v5 defense, but will likely still end this game in a victory for Secret. First Tier 4 is down. And you can see Mickey jumps in. There's the buyback onto Matu. Nisha trying to create as much space as possible. Boxy is just dead. Cannot get off anything. And there's the Waning Rift onto 2 now as Nisha has just dominated this game from beginning to end as GG's come out.